Hey, good morning, Facebook. I would do this as a live feed, but unfortunately, once again, people are reporting my videos, and so I've been blocked for 72 hours, 48 hours, however long it is. It doesn't matter, because I can just simply do a recording and still post it, and same effect, all right? But this morning, I'm shooting this video because it never ceases to amaze me. People in this world are amazing. I'm glad I wake up with the intentions of being great, because if I didn't, and I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed and wasn't positive or trying to be positive, when I did encounter these people that I encounter, I probably would lay hands on them, you know. And it's funny because we have to do that on a daily basis. You know, people never know who they're coming across, but yet and still they're quick to voice their opinion about something and not understanding who they're really dealing with. All right, so this morning I traveled to come to Gold's Gym, and I get a great workout in. I go sit in the locker room. Of course, I shower, do all that stuff, and I have my uniform laying there on the bench. And so this guy, I'm not dressed, but my uniform is laying there. So this guy, he's staring at me, and it was a Caucasian male, white male, older guy, and He kept looking at me, kept staring at me, and I knew he was bound to say something. I just didn't know what he was gonna say. So finally he said, how you doing? Are you in the Army? And of course, obviously, he could see my uniform laying there. You know I'm in the Army. So I was like, I said, yes, sir, I am. He said, okay, well, thank you for your service. I said, well, sir, thank you for your support. All right. So then he had this look on his face, and I knew it. I knew it was coming. I felt it. He goes, so what do you think about that Obama? And of course, anybody knows that when you're in uniform, you can't be political. You can't do that stuff. All right, you shouldn't. So, and me, I'm very big about, I don't call my president Obama. That's just like me calling my first sergeant by his last name and his last name only. The United States, the President of the United States is my commander-in-chief. So I was like, I paused, I looked down, and I was still getting dressed, and I said, you mean President Obama? He said, yeah, the president. I was like, oh, what are you referring to, sir? And he's like, aren't you glad that he's leaving office? And I said, well, not really, sir. Like, why would I be glad? And of course, y'all know me. I love starting something, but I like to get people to think and be careful who you approach. So he goes, he got you guys over there fighting a war that's not his, and this and that, this and the other. And I could have went deep into that, but I didn't. I didn't. I backed off because, once again, I can't get into politics with this guy. So I said, sir, he's the president of the United States. He's my commander-in-chief. I respect any decision that he makes. He goes, well, that's just a crying shame. Just like the whole Black Lives Matter, the whole thing of Black Lives Matter. So then he was about to take it somewhere that really he didn't even know that I didn't support. So I felt as though automatically he felt as though I supported President Obama because he's like 1% black. And that's sad, because most people would know that I didn't vote for President Obama. That's what's funny, right? But I still support him, because that's a hard role to play. That's a hard role to be in, And so he proceeded, and I was like, well, sir, I don't have anything to do with anything of that nature. I said, I really can't talk politics with you. Excuse me for that. But I said, of course, I have my opinion, but I'm not obligated to speak about that. I said, I'm not going to speak negatively about the President of the United States. I said, I've served under 3 presidents since I've been in the military. And I said, and obviously, this is the first African-American president. So just as well as I supported the Bushes and President Clinton, I support this president as well. He said, so would you support Donald Trump if he wins the presidency, because he got a good chance? And I said, well, sir, Although I may not agree with his views on things, if he became the president of the United States, I would have no choice but to respect his decisions. That's just is what it is. I said, sir, no matter what you say to me, you're not going to get me to really speak negatively about a person that's fighting for a position that's so happened to be the biggest position in the world. So I said, and I said, to get you to think about what I'm thinking about is, I said, you have people in this world that can't even run their households, but yet they're quick to give an opinion about running a country. You got people that are trying to run McDonald's with 10 employees, but have the nerve to have an opinion on trying to run the United States of America. I said, just as well as you're speaking negatively about a president. I said, but sir, have you ever considered running for president? And he was like, well, I see that you're just not open to this conversation. I started laughing. I was like, sir, it's not that at all. I said, my thing is, before I decide to display something negative towards something, I must be willing to accept that challenge and be able to do it better than anyone else, since I have great viewpoints on what should happen. I said, because to be honest with you, sir, I don't want to be the president of the United States. If they told me, Sergeant Yarborough, you could be the president of the United States today, I would say, you can have that, because I don't want it. I said, sir, it's just the way it is, right? I said, let's have the conversation. Because I said, I'm always up for a good conversation. I just can't speak openly about my views on the president of the United States. He's like, well, you have a good day, Sergeant, and stay safe out there. And I said, sir, you do the same. And by the way, sir, do you have a son or a daughter that might be interested in joining the Army? That recruiter came out on him. He was like, no, I don't. That nigga was 38. He was 38. But I love it. I love it. Hey, if y'all ain't already had a great morning, go ahead and try to get you a great morning. I hope this motivates you a little bit to be a better person than anybody else has been for this day. All right? So be sure to attempt to have a positive, great day. Army freaking strong. Dark Spartans, I'm gone.